yeah, so here we go. More classical archives, more MIDI files, right? This is a secret weapon right here. All right, let's go into my MIDI files. Before I had the classical, all that. Now I went and I got all these right here. So it's Bach and Mozart, the classics, all organized, and just thousands of files, right, that you could just load up. And you know what I'm saying? I doubt you would be able to play that, unless you're a trained classical player. But anyway, right? And since I showed you that, I have to go ahead and show you Bandstand. This is one of like the first programs I got. This was $100, believe it or not, and it's over 3 gigabytes right here in Bandstand, right? And it sucks, but what it does, right? You can come right here and load up a MIDI file, right? So whatever, go back to whoever, Bach, Mozart, and when you load it, it knows which instruments to put in on which track. It knows the tempo, and the tempo changes throughout that. So all those MIDI files are always brought into here first, so I can see how that composer really composed it and how the tempo changes would have been and what instruments on what tracks and all that, so I can take it to my good plugins and actually make it sound good, right? I mean, because this is how it sounds. It's not like it sounds that bad, but there's better plugins and things out there, right? So yeah, that's incredible. And you can even save to wave right here, bounce down, after you soloed or added effects or yada yada. So it's cool. Had to just throw that in, even though that's old school, I'm saying. So anyway, now we're on to the Chameleon 5000, right? Chameleon 5000, it's just another dope synth. You got presets, categories and presets. But it sounds good, Next on the list, we got the Atomic. This is like out of space. But useful sometimes when you want complex things just laid out for you in a preset instead of having to build something, right? All right, moving on to the M42 by Algo Music. Another free synth. I know you can hear the fan in my background. Apologies for that. And I'm not going to be using the Isotope RX to remove hum or vocal, anything like that. You're getting raw AKG Perception 420 condenser microphone. This being powered by Xenix preamps on a Behringer microphone, right? Going directly to the screen capture program, not a side music program for special processing or anything like that, right? Not coming in the FL, of course. Just sounds coming out of FL directly into the screen capture program. All right. So now that that's out of the way, it's a given that this is the update, and I'm not gonna go over everything. And every virtual instrument on the computer can be controlled by the iPad, the MPC, or the Korg Triton. And the computer can send out MIDI information to control the Korg Triton, the MPC, or the iPad. I actually bought an interface, audio MIDI interface, just for the iPad, so I could MIDI sync programs in there with my computer. There's a whole video on that, but iPads are definitely incredible. Still happy about that investment. Yeah. So next would be beautiful. Here we have the A&B electric bass. Right, so that's one note triggering that. Here we have vocal cords, just packed with incredible amount of vocals. Right, ad libs, choruses, Then you have all this control over it, and you have different modes like beat machine and sampler. So when you're stretching it, it does different things. And just a powerful, nice update. Right here we have Nerve. Nerve is powerful drum machine. What makes it unique is, all right, if you click down here, you can go to the pre-calculate button, and you have all these different things you can add, like to any sound. A hi-hat, you can add sub to it. You can add a triangle, square, sawtooth, or sine wave to any sound you're processing. You have pitch and repitch. You have stretching and bending. You have, some unique things that are sample accurate. For each sample, you can like reduce the bits and things that aren't really common on other drum software, right? Of course, you have control over cutoff, resonance, pitch, pan, gate, and all that stuff. So yeah, right? And here's Isotope iDrum T-Pain edition. Not the same control as the Nerve, of course, but it's loaded with a bunch of usable sounds and usable presets. Turn it on for sampling. And so for me, it's usable. Right, and this thing right here that's moving, I don't know if I forgot to tell you, it's just the wave candy that comes with FL Studio. FL Studio is by far just the best everything, man. Workflow, it's all about making it easy, keeping it powerful, and making good sounds, you know what I mean? But like simply, if you always get your drums fatter in a certain way with certain group of plugins on your mixer channel, you can actually come in here and go down the file and save that mixer track state. So that means each individual one of these things you can save, so that way you get that drum kick fat, you can save that. Or auto-tune vocals, you went through auto-tune and ran it through a reverb and then compressed it this way, you can save that. So the next time you want to have auto-tune vocals, you just load up that channel preset. You got your effects exactly how you use them. You know what I'm saying? I know some other programs can do that, but how easy it is in FL and all the shortcuts and combining Reason with Ableton and like all this stuff is incredible. It's not like FL. All right, so here we got Guru, older F expansion drum machine, but still nice. And I decided to get it all these years later because it's nice, right? Here's Groove Machine, FL Studio's new drum Giddy Hap. It comes with 5 synth parts, but what makes this unique is like on every drum sound, on every pattern you program it in, you can have different effects for every note hit you're programming it in on. And just to have that control over it right here as you're programming in is incredible. And right, you right click down on the programmer, you got a sequencer in here, so you have a sequencer inside of your normal FL Studio sequencer. So it's nice, Of course, the Guru has that. That's what this grid is up here. Of course, the Nerve has that. That's what this is up here. But yeah, that's just nice, right? And here's Machine. I'm not gonna get into Machine. Everybody knows about Machine from Native Instruments. I'm actually not impressed with it. I got it as one of those things. It's like, all right, I got it, shut up, because everybody has been saying, oh, Native Instruments and Machine, oh, you could quantize it this way, you could swing it that way, and man, the samples that come with it, all right, I got it, so shut up. You know what I mean? Like, I got Reason. That's kind of like one of those shut up things, because I was messing with FL Studio, Ableton, Pro Tools, all this other stuff. But Reason actually surprised me, especially with the expansion, the refill packs. You get some really incredible sounds with Reason, and then how you can make feedback through the hardware setups in Reason is cool too. So Reason was a good shut up buy. I was buying to say shut up to people, and it's not that good. Not for me with the MPC and all these other drum things. And I got other older ones that I'm not even showing you right now.